Well, good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, and I'm trying to think of a song. My cat got its nails trimmed, pooped on the floor. Cat got its nails trimmed, pooped on the floor.
I don't understand why he did that. I'm mad. Yeah, at least it was not on the carpet. So there we go. There's
Well,
some
that's
good news,
good.
right? You got to look at the
Yeah,
silver lining.
yeah.
Not even
I,
my cat.
and isn't that even better, right? Not even your cat, and yet there you go. And
I swore we'd never. He's now pawing on the door. I wish you guys could see him. As soon as I shut the door, he gets mad and he starts pawing on the door to let him in. And then as soon as
well,
I let
that
him in,
and
he just wants to go out.
trying to sharpen those claws again.
Yeah,
Oh well.
exactly.
Well, we love our pets, right? We love our pets.
Oh yeah.
I took
You got
Meatball
to.
because I tried to take Meatball. We tried to trim his nails. I mean, I got all the things. I got everything. But unfortunately, my wife is not strong enough to hold the dog, and then she's not. She's and my wife can do all kinds of things. She has no problems doing certain things. I can't tell you that, or I'd have to kill you. What my wife does for a living, but she's a little antsy about just taking his nails down. And I'm like, look, they're not gonna bleed. And if they do, we've got styptic powder. It's not that big of a deal. But she's so worried about it. So I took the dog to the vet's office to get his nails trimmed, which, goodness gracious, how I miss my dad, the vet. But,
exactly.
And I told him, I said, look, I'm not going back there with you because he's not a very nice dog when they do that. And, he doesn't growl, he doesn't bite, but when he gets his nails trimmed, he squirms. He's 44 pounds. He's a big meat ball.
Yeah.
And then they bring him back out, and I'm like, well, how'd he do? And they're like, he did great. They put a collar on him so they couldn't really see or do anything. And, so they're smarter than I am. And they were able to do that. So
you need to get one of those things. I love the things they put dogs in that suspends them.
The little
they
hammocks.
Put them in one of those little lifts.
Yep.
And that they have no idea what to do. So they just hang there. And I just think that's hilarious.
We had somebody come by, and that Meatball's a French bulldog, so he's not like he's a whole lot, but we want to get him groomed, right? We had somebody come by the house to groom him. And when we called them to have him come back, they never returned our phone call. And Meatball's not a mean dog, but, he doesn't do things he doesn't like. Doesn't like his ears cleaned very much, way down deep inside, and he doesn't like his nails trimmed. But other than that, he's a wonderful dog.
Well, neither does Chris, so there we go.
Who wants a finger up your ear to get it cleaned? I mean, come on now. You can't blame him for that.
No, I bought one of those little gizmos off online, where you got the camera and you
Did you?
Yes.
Wait.
You feel like with the video, was it as bad as everybody makes it look like in the video?
No, I don't. No, it's not as easy as they made it look online, where you can just go down and dig it. Because I've been in radio. I got earwax. So, and I went to the doctor, and she spent like 45 minutes. She goes, I just can't get that one glob. And I'm like, well, I can't hear. So I tried to find something. It's okay with some things, but then other things, it's just like, doesn't.
This girl, I follow this doctor on TikTok who puts them on TikTok, but she does the water irrigation.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's when you go to the doctor. This is just a gizmo, and you get an app on your phone, and you try to hold the phone and guide the thing down your ear without puncturing your eardrum. That's the number one.
If the doctor couldn't get it out, what did that mean?
They want to send me to an ear, nose, and throat person. So, to get it out.
Just at a GP or something.
Yes. So the ear, nose, and throat people have the other gizmo with the, they can stick in your ear with the camera and kind of dig it out, like that. And so I just haven't gone there yet because I'm a procrastinator, and
So my family says I can't hear either. I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
That procedure you're talking about, I had that done on me where you put the water in your ear and clean it out. And my doctor got frustrated because she put the water in my right ear and it came out the left ear. So she got to the point where she was like, I can't do this anymore. And there's no specialist that can help me. So, but I do know what you're referring to. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Hang on a second. I think
Ew. Ew, seriously? That is so gross.
There you go.
I
don't know if you heard that.
How'd you get my wife's voice when she sees me in the morning time?
Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
I've had the water thing done too. I've done that. I've done everything. The stuff where you drip it in your ear and then you lay. The only thing I haven't done is the candle. They say the candle.
I've done that once.
Really?
Yeah, years ago I did that once, and that was kind of weird.
Wait, you put what do you mean, kid? Don't tell me the wax goes in your ear.
I don't know how. I don't know how it works. So
I think the way it works, it's kind of like the heat from this thing burning is supposed to extract stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but what if the wax?
It's like an ear cone or something. It's weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Now enough. TMI. This all started, Chris, because my daughter's cat pooped on the floor this morning, and I was mad, and he was crying when he was sitting here, and I scolded him publicly.
Oh, let me tell you something, Danny, real quickly before we get into news. You want to talk about problems with pooping on the floor? Okay, I told you we got. I took my medicine, okay, the past couple of days, so it hasn't happened, and that was in secrecy, Bob. Certain things we don't share on air. Anyway, so I told you, Danny, we got a new dog, right? A little puppy, 9 weeks old, and for the life of me, we cannot train this dog to go outside. It's so frustrating because I take the dog outside. All right, we're out there for like 6 minutes in the freezing cold. All right, bring him inside, and he goes inside as soon as we get inside. It's almost like
6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Seriously, that's too short. You stay until they poop or pee.
Right? Yeah.
It's like
too short. Too short.
Yeah.
You probably sit on the potty longer than 6 minutes.
Yeah.
That's only if I like the magazine I'm reading.
Poor little guy.
I know. He needs a good book. He needs to settle in. He needs to kind of get comfy. It takes time, man.
Smoke a cigar, have a magazine, and there you go.
Right. Play it, get him working, throw a little ball around. Oh, it's too cold for me to be outside. Wow.
Well, listen, some of us don't have hair on our head, okay? We get brain freezes. Thank you very much.
They make hats, for goodness sake.
That's right. I'm selling beanies at the shop right now, just $15, and money goes to Christmas Cash for getting beanies.
There's a hat for you, Chris, right there. There's a hat for you, right there.
We donate some of those profits to Chris's hair transplant. Coming up. All right.
After we hit our goal for Christmas Cash for kids, for sure. That will be the next project.
I'm excited. Again, Christmas Cash, real quick before I get the news. So I've been going around to the businesses in Frederick here locally who allowed us to have our drop boxes over there. Today I'll be going downtown to Voila Special Teas and Goodness. Today doing a Facebook Live over there. They're another ones that are allowing us to have our cash box. And you guys over there at Everything Frederick and more too, right? Danny?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The home of Everything Frederick. We put ours up yesterday. So starting today, you can donate cash or you can scan that QR code and donate directly online.
I got to get over there for a Facebook Live with you guys. I think that'll be fun if we do that.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Let's get into news here, which I just had up. Here we go. All right. More military veterans could qualify for, and this is something me and Bob were actually talking about today. More military veterans could qualify for Frederick County Disabled Veterans Property Tax Credit Program under a bill expected to be introduced to the City Council. Under a previous law in Maryland, local governments could not offer property tax credits to veterans who have non-permanent service-connected disabilities of 100%, but the Maryland General Assembly did away with that restriction. Councilman Steve McKay is sponsoring a bill reflecting this change, and it was something that was kind of pointed out as a potential issue, and now it's being addressed, he said. Someone could be 100% disabled but not qualify for the state's full exemption, so they were kind of left out in the cold, Councilman Steve McKay said. The trial of Reuben Williams, 40, of Union Bridge continued for a third day Wednesday at the Frederick County Courthouse. The state called its witnesses to the stand. Williams is charged with first-degree murder and second-degree murder for the stabbing death of Mary Alice Stewart, 41, on December 31st, 2022. The stabbing occurred in Frederick, and police say resulted from a dispute over crack cocaine and money. The trial is expected to continue through Friday, November 22nd. And the Hagerstown YMCA on Eastern Boulevard North was locked down for a time on Wednesday following multiple reports of shots fired. Police say around 11:45, officers responded to the area of Y at the area of Y at the time. The staff were on the outside in the playground with children. Talk about scary. Wow. From the daycare. The kids were immediately moved inside and the YMCA was locked down. Authorities say callers were able to tell the police that the gunshots were coming from the Cortland Manor Residential Development Center near the YMCA. Officers responding to the scenes located shell casings outside of one of the buildings. They found the apartment where the shots were coming from and made contact with the residents. Now, 2 men were taken into custody and were questioned by investigators. Police say they were consulting with the Washington County State's Attorney's Office on the potential charges. There were no injuries from this incident, according to Hagerstown Police. But wow, that is scary when you have kids around.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, getting into weather, taking a look at today. Looks like it's only going to be a high of 49, overcast. And then tonight, low 33, some clouds. Even though it's a low of 33, folks, just remember it takes at least 2 hours for your dog to poop outside. So stay out there for 2 hours, no matter if it's a blizzard or what.
That's what having a dog is, unless you're going to
Yeah.
be happy with those poop pads in your house all the time.
Right? FYI, I have not only shoveled, but I have snowblowed a path in my yard for my dog to walk around in and go to the bathroom in.
Same.
Well, we're only 3 weeks into owning a dog, so we're still learning the important parts. Maybe I'll go to the library and rent out a book that says, how to deal with your dogs going to the bathroom.
Tons of YouTube videos out there on training.
20 minutes after they eat, take them outside.
Yeah.
Every hour, at least for while they're a puppy, take them outside.
Yeah.
And then slowly take those times in between and stretch them out.
We'll get it. We'll get it together. I'll get it fixed. So real quickly, tomorrow, your TGIF looks like, the S word, the 4-letter S word. Rain and snow in the morning, changing to rain late. High of only 42 tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, 38 is the low, cloudy skies early. So be careful if you're going out and about tomorrow. We could get some rain and snow. So just make sure you're being warned right now. Leave plenty of time to leave early.
Well, I just read Frederick County Public Schools are taking a snow day.
Start already.
I'm only kidding. They've got 5, and they take them every year. They got 5, and they'll take them all.
Snow
all right,
or
Alex.
no snow.
Yes, right. Alex Ovechkin is on the injured reserve list for the Capitals, and they're going to have to play without him for at least maybe 1 or 2 weeks. He's considered week to week with a lower left leg injury. Going on the IR keeps him out for at least the next 3 games. We'll have to wait and see in his pursuit to beat Wayne Gretzky's NHL career goals record. Ravens legend linebacker Hall of Famer Ray Lewis is being floated around as maybe a candidate for a coaching job in the college ranks, maybe Florida Atlantic University. Now, he is from the Florida area, could be the next coach, but however, they think it's pretty unlikely. And 2-time Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning and Antonio Gates, the tight end, and the pass rusher Jared Allen are among the 25 modern era candidates for the 2025 Pro Football Hall of Fame class. And that's a look at sports. And, of course, tomorrow, maybe we'll give our predictions on the Commanders-Cowboys game coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
It's always a toss-up. Even when the teams were, one was having a terrible season, one was having a great season. It is the rivalry that it's a 50-50 shot every year.
89, when the Cowboys won 1 game, they beat the Redskins.
Real quickly.
Well, I'll tell you this. I saw somebody on TikTok last night it was a Cowboys fans, and he says, right now, when we lose, we win. And this was years of Redskins and, seasons where you thought, well, at least we'll get the draft picks.
Real quickly on Ray Lewis, most people don't know that he actually, and I know this because there's a really good Italian restaurant I used to always go to in Little Italy in Baltimore called Gambino's. And they closed down after years and years and years. Ray Lewis actually bought that restaurant and owns it now. So Ray Lewis running an Italian restaurant. Imagine that, huh?
Interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting.
All
actually
right.
Brought something to the show, Chris. Thank you.
Hey, it's the first time for everything.
I love that guy.
We'll have to wait months before another one.
Maybe years.
All right. Well, you guys have a great Thursday. We will see you tomorrow to wrap up the week. Have a great day.
Thank you, guys. See ya.
Take care.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to talk about all the events we got going on in Frederick. And we've got Javier from Toa Waters. And then live, we'll have Keenan from the Frederick Flying Cows. All of that comes up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.